Hi, everyone. I'm Rob Kinslow, and here is some history with a little mystery. The history part concerns this gentleman here, Harry Houdini. He was one of the most famous magicians who ever lived. Houdini wasn't Unitarian, but he was born in Budapest, Hungary, which is where Hungarian-speaking Unitarians migrated in the 19th century when Transylvania reunited with Hungary. Houdini himself was Jewish. He was born the son of a Jewish rabbi and a beloved mother who oversaw and managed a large family. And that family moved to the United States when Houdini was just a young boy. And this is where the mystery comes in. One of Houdini's most famous illusions was walking through a brick wall. He would have bricklayers come up on stage and build the wall right in front of the audience, right then and there. Houdini would stand on one side, cover himself up, and in seconds, he was on the other side. How did he do it? Well, legend has it that Houdini's brick wall was in two pieces. And on the side facing the audience, it appeared to be very solid. But on the other side, the side facing Houdini, there was actually a hole. And Houdini could walk through that hole and get to the other side. But when the curtain was whisked away, what the audience saw was what you and I see here, a solid brick wall. I've been thinking about Houdini's wall a lot lately because in the most recent issue of UU World, there was an article in the family pages about something called the bias wall. Bias is a funny thing. It means thinking one way about something rather than trying to see it for what it really is. And bias can be good or bad. For instance, you might be biased toward helping people who don't have enough food to eat. That's a good thing. On the other hand, someone might think another person is not cool because they talk or dress a certain way. When we think that way, it's called the bias wall. And the bias wall stops us from seeing other people clearly. So right now I'm going to switch cameras and take you down to my magic table so we can look at the bias wall, but apply a little bit of Houdini's magic.
And now, on with the show.
Here we are. So here is my bias wall. Let's watch what happens. On the one side, we see a solid wall and we can't see through it because of our biases. But when we turn the paper over and rotate the corners, on the side with love, there's a hole in that bias wall and we can see right through it and see people for who they really are. And that's our second principle, to see people with compassion and love. Let me show you that one more time. On this side, a solid wall, but flip the pieces and rotate the corners. And there's a hole in that wall. Hole when we side with love. So you too can try this at home. You can actually download a miniature version of this wall on my website, The Meaning of Magic. The URL is meaningmagic.com. And if you go there and go to a page called The Magic 7, you'll see a template that you can download with some instructions on how to cut this out and make your own bias wall, side with love, magic puzzle card. I hope you try this. You can show this magic puzzle to your friends and your family, only you don't have to tell them the secret. So that's a little bit of history with a little bit of mystery, and I hope you liked it. I'm Rob Kinslow. Thanks for watching.